Let's go save some money, you guys. The price of food is crazy right now, and feeding a family of 8 is no joke. So I'm at a discount produce store to see if I can save a few bucks on our groceries this week. So come inside and let's check it out together. Okay, so we got strawberries here for $2.88 for 1 pound, which is a pretty good deal, and they actually smell like strawberries. So I'm gonna get a couple of these. These are freshly picked Macintosh apples from BC for only $3 a pound. Sorry, 3 pounds for $3, so $1 a pound, which is a really good deal. And I do like Macintosh apples when they're fresh. They get mealy when they're not fresh, but freshly picked, they're really good. So I'm gonna get a full bag. I made it back from H&W Produce, and I got a couple bags of stuff. At first I thought, I'm not gonna find very much here. It didn't seem like there was a lot of things that would actually be a good buy for me, but I made a few passes through the store, and the more I looked, the more things popped out at me that, oh wow, yeah, those are actually good deals, I'm gonna get that. So I'll unpack this all and show you what I got. I'm curious to know what you think this would cost you where you live. I've never been to a produce discount store like this before. This is new to me in the city that we moved from. We didn't have anything like this that I'm aware of, but there's a few of these H&Ws throughout Edmonton, and I had heard that the location that I went to was a good one, so I thought I would try that one first. And I'll tell you what I paid at the end, but let's get unpacking and I'll show you what I got first. First of all, I got this, I don't know how to say it. Is it a kabocha squash or kabocha? I don't know. But this was $1.68 per pound. And I tried this squash at Costco last fall. They had a sample of it and it was really delicious, but you could only buy it in a pack of 2, so I never ended up buying one because I didn't know if my family would like it. But I got one of those. It cost me $6.27, so I don't know if that's a good deal, but I haven't seen these in regular grocery stores recently, so I thought I would just get that. This is local corn, freshly grown here around Alberta somewhere. I don't know exactly how local, but they were either 60 cents an ear or 12 cobs of corn for $5. So that's what I got, $5 for the 12 ears of corn. And then I got bell peppers. Now, normally bell peppers in a regular grocery store, the green ones are the cheapest, and then you'll pay more for the colored ones. All of the varieties of bell peppers at this store were $2.49 per pound. So altogether, these worked out to $5.08 altogether for 6 peppers, which is way cheaper than I would pay at Costco for similar sizes and quantity. And Costco never has green peppers, and we like green peppers. So I was really happy to find all those colors there. Then I grabbed 4 peaches. These are not Canadian peaches, so I don't know if they're gonna be very good. I find that the farther peaches have to travel, the worse they taste. But my daughter and my husband really like peaches, so I thought I would get a few, and the price was good. They were only $1.98 per pound, and I got exactly a pound, so that was $1.98. Then I got this 3-pound bag of Macintosh apples. Macintosh are really good when they're fresh, so this was 3 pounds for $3. $1 a pound is a smoking deal for apples right now. And I like when they're small, actually. A lot of the apples that are in the store right now are really big, and that's not a very good size to give a little kid if they want to have an apple for a snack. So I like having small ones around that I can give my little kids. Then I also got 2 pounds of strawberries. These were how much? Let me check my bill here. $2.88 per pound. And I have seen them selling for like $6 for 1 pound in the grocery store. So that was a great deal as well. I paid $5.76 for 2 pounds of strawberries, and they smell good. I don't know if you know this, but when you're shopping for strawberries, you have to smell them. And if they don't smell like strawberries, they're not gonna taste like strawberries. I got one more bag to show you here. First of all, I got 2 pounds of carrots for $2.98, which is not a great deal. I was gonna leave them, but then I looked at the package and it said that they were from Alberta. So if I can get carrots that are grown close to home, I would pay a little bit more for that because I think they taste better. They have better flavor, they're fresher, obviously, because they haven't had to travel as far. So those are Alberta carrots, and I paid $3 for that. This was, I think, the best deal that I got. The cauliflower heads were $1.48 per head, and often lately they are $5 at the grocery store. So I got the 2 biggest ones I could find because you're paying per head and not per pound. So I only paid $3 for 2 giant heads of cauliflower. That was a great deal. And then this was a really just fun impulse buy because I have never seen these before. I don't know if anybody knows what these are. I wouldn't have known if I hadn't looked at the sign, but these are fresh dates. They had dried dates there, but they also had these fresh dates. And I was just really curious about trying them. So here we are. I don't even know when they're ripe. Like, I don't know if this is the proper ripeness, but they're really crunchy and juicy, but the texture's a little bit dry as well. But they're just really, they're yummy. They taste like, obviously, like a date, but they're juicy, unlike a dried date. So anyway, that was fun. And these were $3.98 per pound. And I didn't even get a full pound here. So this was $3.14 for this bag of dates. And then, so that's everything I paid for. I don't know if you've been keeping track of what I've spent. When I paid, she goes, oh, here's your free item. I don't know how much money you have to spend to get a free item, but apparently I spent enough. So I got another bag of carrots. These are not the same as these ones. These are California carrots, and there's only a pound of them, but hey, you're gonna give me free food. I will take free food. So that's everything that I got at H&W Produce. For all of this, I only spent $37.42, which I think is a lot of produce for under 40 bucks. I don't think that I could have spent that little going anywhere else around here to buy all of this. So I'm really impressed, and I will go back there again. Then I went to another store. I'll just share with you a little bonus here. I got a couple things at No Frills as well because I was going there for a different deal, but since I was there, I picked up a couple of other things and I'll show you what I got. All right, I got 2 little pie pumpkins. These were $2 each. Normally in the fall, I will just wait until after Halloween and I'll cook and puree and use our jack-o'-lanterns for pumpkin baking. But because we just moved and I didn't have any pumpkin in my freezer right now, I bought canned pumpkin to make pumpkin scones. And the flavor was so intensely delicious from the canned pumpkin compared to what we're used to with the jack-o'-lantern pumpkin. And I've heard people say, pie pumpkins have better flavor, yada yada. But I'm just like, well, I'm happy with jack-o'-lantern pumpkins in my baking, so I'm not gonna mess with it. But oh man, I guess I'm spoiled and I've been moved up to a new pumpkin bracket.
It's a good bracket. We like that bracket.
And so I don't want to spend $3 to $4 on one can of pumpkin every time. So I bought 2 of these pie pumpkins for $2 each. I will cook these up and hopefully we'll get a similar flavor to the canned pumpkin that I bought. And then they also had pears on sale. These were cheaper than what H&W had them for. H&W had $2 a pound for pears, and these were only 99 cents a pound. So I got a few pounds of pears there, and I needed mushrooms, so I picked up a few there. So total at No Frills, I spent $8.58, and then H&W was $37.42. Ooh, this is gonna come up to a round number, right? 42 and 58 is $1, is it not? And so 37 and 8, that's 45, $46. $46 for all of this. I'd say this was worth it. I don't always think it's worth it to go jumping around finding deals, but this is gonna keep us fed in produce for the week. And to feed 8 people with $46 worth of produce, like obviously we have other things that will increase our food budget for the week. But the produce, under 50 bucks, I'd say we're winning, and I'm gonna go back there again. Thank you for watching. Let me know how much you think this would cost you at your grocery store, and I'll see you again soon. Bye.